Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a lifestyle channel. Not mean that we're weird or anything in any way, but it's okay to be a little weird, I guess. Lifestyle is I'm a work from home. I have a cottage industry that I run here at home, not inside my home. I have my own workspace in another building outside, and I have several interests, which I don't have the energy to do all of my interests, but I did turn down some quilt orders today because I am getting away from custom orders, and this lady needed them quickly, and I told her it would be, if I did them, it would be after the first of the year. So she said she would have to find someone else, which that's perfectly fine with me. A few years ago, that would not have been okay with me because I could have stand thoughts of somebody that could, do what I do, or, get an order away from me. But now I don't care. I hope you can hear me okay. It's imperative that these embroidery machines run every second that I'm out here. And I even start one to run after I leave, after I go in the house, because it has got to run. I still have several saddlebag orders to get done, and I am trying to get those done by week after next. So, it is time to do our wallet clean out. Now, I have this stack of papers here. I bought this from Budget Mom today because she has a very clear way of explaining and laying it out where it's easy to understand. And sometimes I'm afraid that when I try to explain things, it's not easy to understand. So I bought this today. It was a downloadable, a printable. I bought it and printed it on my own printer. I printed out the whole entire year. You could print out 1 month at a time, but I printed out the whole year. And so it got a little quieter. One machine has kicked off, but I went ahead and printed out the whole year, and I will start using it. It's not dated, so I can use this forever. But I'm going to peel on over here to, this is the beginning of October. When you believe in yourself, nothing is impossible. And it's got I've got to put holes in this, and I haven't decided if I'm going to use the disc binding system, or if I'm going to just get me a three ring binder, which I'm kind of leaning toward a 3-ring binder. I haven't decided yet. Mainly because I have a 3-ring binder hole puncher and I don't have the disc hole puncher. So I haven't decided yet. But this is, you have a place on this page. I printed mine on both sides of the sheet to save paper. You could print a single page, but I didn't see the point in that. You have a calendar right here to show, you can plan out your menus, your bills that are due or whatever, and have goals for this month. But this is the sheet that I really, really wanted. I had to go through a lot to get all the way back here to October. I had to go through January through September to get to this one. And so I will be using this from now until next October, and then I'll print out a new one. Okay, I've got my numbers off camera here to help myself out a little bit. And what we do right here is we put our income, and our income, and this is going to sound like a ridiculously high number, but I will explain it. Our income, our combined income, my husband and I, our combined income is $43.50, and that's for 2 weeks. And I'm going to put pay October 16th, 2020. And so our total income will be $43.50. Tomorrow is payday. Now the way I do my income is very variable, very. And the way I do it is I leave myself a cushion in my checking account, or if I have some money on my PayPal card. If I have a good bit of money on my PayPal card, I will transfer it to the bank, and I'll leave me a cushion in my PayPal so that if I need to purchase something online, if I need to pay for postage, whatever, I've got some money in there, because I can't contribute all of my money toward our income, because I have fabric to buy, I have thread to buy, I have, there's all kind of equipment out here that I have to buy. Not equipment, but things to aid my equipment. I have to buy oil. I have a large assortment of embroidery thread. I have sewing thread. I have fabrics galore. And that's about to change, because I'm about to have a big clean out here as soon as I get a chance. Might start doing that on Saturdays and Sundays when I'm running the stadium blankets. But anyway, I'm going to explain why this is so high. Now, our bills, it's a truck payment. That is through GM Financial, and it is due on the 17th. And the actual amount, I'm not gonna write that there, because I actually budgeted a bigger amount. Our phones, and those are due tomorrow, and I budgeted $223, and that is ridiculous, but they forgot to apply my discount to my phone, and so next month it will run $75, and from then on it'll be $75, and his will be about $70, so that is going to go down considerably starting next month. Alright, my husband and my son have planned a fishing trip for this Saturday. It is a guided trip. It's $175 per person, but that includes their tackle, their equipment. All they have to show up with is a cooler with drinks and snacks, and they fish all day. And that number was $175 for my husband's part, but now my son informed him that he gives a $50 tip at the end of the day, which I don't know if we're going to do that or not. And then also they decided to go on tomorrow evening and spend the night, so that's added onto that. So I am going to budget $300, and I'm going to shake my husband down when he gets home to see if he has anything left over. So I actually budgeted $1,500 for the truck, for the first payment on my truck. Now I have made up a truck tracker. The payment has not gone in yet. I sent it off Tuesday. I've already sent that off Tuesday, but $900 of this amount right here, I had been saving $300 a paycheck until my first truck payment, and so I had an extra $925 to pay on that. So that's why 900 of that is coming from, is why that is so high. It would be actually $900 less, but since I did have that money to put back in the bank to pay a big truck payment, which my truck payment is $575, but I wanted to pay over because I do want to get that paid off as quickly as I can. All right, those three bills together are $2,023. So we will take our income of $43.50, and we will subtract $20.23, and what we have left over is $23.27. Okay, simple so far. Now we put our leftover right here, $23.27, and our envelopes, our cash envelopes, we have grocery, we have spending for me, and we have spending for my husband, and we have gas, and we just keep that all together. Groceries, we budget $400, and that's all inclusive. That's everything it takes for us to run our home for 2 weeks. That's everything. That is dog food, that is dog treats, that is paper towels, toilet paper, shampoo, toothpaste, whatever it takes to run our home for 2 weeks, and groceries, and a new mop, whatever we need for 2 weeks, that is to cover that. Okay, spending for me, I get $60. My husband gets $100. He gets $50 a week, and to take to work with him, and I get $30 a week. And then gas, we get a combined $150, and that is a total of $710. And then let's subtract the 23.27 from 710, and we have $1,617 left. So we'll take the $1,617 and put it right here. And then we have our sinking funds. We have medical, and I am going to start funding these again. I had taken a break from some of them for a little bit, but I am going to fund these again. Because some of them have been hit pretty hard. We are saving for Christmas 2021. And I'm going to open up a Christmas club at the bank. I talked to them about that the other day. And every month I'm going to take my what I have saved for that month and take it and put it in that Christmas club. We have pets, and we have house insurance, home insurance. That one got hit pretty hard because I just paid the home insurance, which was $363. And when I added them up, I was a little bit short with paying the property tax out of that envelope also. I was $12 short, but I've got till December 31st to pay that, so not worried about that right now. I'll get it funded, and we'll have the money, and plus we've got to start putting in the money for the next 6 months insurance, which will be due in April. So we'll have to start doing that. We won't have to save up for the property tax. That's just once a year, but we'll have to start saving up for that insurance, and I figured it up. And it's $31 and something, so I'm going to make that a $35. But anyway, let's go back to medical. It gets $10, and that's co-pays, drugstore, that sort of thing. I'm not on any kind of medication. My husband does take blood pressure medicine. I have had 3 ruptured discs in my neck. I've had it operated on 6 times, but I do not take any medication. I take Tylenol. I don't take Tylenol. I did yesterday for the first time, and I couldn't tell you the last time I took Tylenol. My go-to is usually ibuprofen or resting for a little while. But I do work, and I don't consider myself disabled at all. Clothing will get $20. Fund money is going to get $10. Now I have converted the fund money envelope for the time being over to extra groceries for the holidays. Restaurant will get $50. Car maintenance will get $50. Now I did buy one car tag out of that, and I've got to buy a car tag and a camper tag, but I've got to start funding that really well because it's almost time for a oil change in both of our trucks, and that is pretty expensive. Gifts will be getting $10. House miscellaneous will be getting $50, and that's a whoops account there. You know, whoops, the hot water heater blew up and we didn't budget for that. Christmas 2021 will be getting $40. Pets will be getting $20. And the house insurance will be getting $35. So we will have enough to pay for our house insurance next spring when it comes due. Let me add these up. 10, 30, 40, 90, 140, 150, 200, 240, 260, 295. Who needs a calculator? All right, we started out with $1,617. and we have to take away the $2.95, and we have we have $13.22 left. Okay, now extra debt, what we had left over was $13.22, and I am going to set aside for the truck. I'm going to set aside $300 for the next payment, and extra debt total, and the leftover is $1,022, and I am going to go down here to the savings, and I am going to put in the savings account, I'm going to put $700, and that would leave $322 in the bank. Whoop, that's not right there, and I don't have any whiteouts. Savings total is $700, and that will leave $322 left in the account for a cushion, so that whenever we what I need to order something or whatever, I need to buy something for sewing, then I'll have $322. And that sounds like a lot, but it's not. Fabric is very, very, very expensive, and it does not. And there's just so many things it takes to do what I do. So and then go down here to the bottom, and you take your income of $43.50, and then you take the total from here, which is $2,023, plus your cash envelopes, $710, plus your sinking funds is $295, plus extra debt payment of $300, plus savings of $700, plus my cushion is $322 in the bank, and that is all of these will total, all these 2023, 710, 295, 300, and 700, and 322 is $43.50. Then if you turn over back here to the back side back here, she has got a printable for your cash envelope breakdown. We're going to say grocery. We're going to get a 100, 2 50s, and 10 20s for that. For spending money, for me, I want 6 10s. Spending money for my husband, he gets 4 20s and 2 10s. I work from home, and so I have, drinks and food and stuff to make me something for lunch and all that, so I don't need as much money as he does. Then we have medical. That is getting a $10 bill. Clothing is getting a 20. So we'll go over here and write down 120. Then fund money is getting a 10. And restaurants is getting a 50. Car maintenance, and that is tags, oil changes, tires, everything, it's getting $50. Gifts, and that's everything but Christmas. That's baby showers and wedding showers and birthdays and anything like that. Gifts is getting $10. I have to go back and look. Home miscellaneous is getting a 50. Christmas 2021 is getting 2 20s. Pets is getting $20. Forgot to fill in my amounts here. And house insurance is getting $35, and we're going to do a 20, a 10, and a 5, and then gas. I forgot to put gas at the top there. It gets $150. We're going to do 7 20s and a 10. Now I think I have got this right. Now we're going to go right here to the 100s. Okay, and then also the extra debt payment on the truck. I like to take that out in cash, so I'm going to do 3 there. So we need 3 100s. We're going to get out 4 100s, 2, 3, 4, 5 50s, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25 20s, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10s, and 1 5. And we put down the totals here for those denominations. And that should equal what we have right here. And what is right there is 710, 295. It's 1305. What this total will be. So we have 400, 6, 4, 9, 1150, 1250, 1280, 5. Okay. I'm missing something. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 25, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 1. I have to go back and figure out. I may have my totals right here different than I have the front. Got 10 for medical. Clothing we have 20. Fun we have 10. Restaurants we have 50. Car maintenance we have 50. Gifts we have 10. Home maintenance we have 50. Miscellaneous we have 50. Christmas 2021 we have 40. Pets we have 20. House insurance we have 35. Gas 150, and the extra truck debt payments. So my numbers just got to be off here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 10s, 4 20s and 2 10s, 1 10, 120, 110, 150, 150, 110, another 50, 2 20s. Okay, I'm missing a 20 right here, and that's where it is. Yep, that will add up now. 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. That was not a 10, that was a 20. So it's 26 20s, which makes this 520. So this would be, I'm gonna get a calculator. One of these days I'm gonna buy a calculator. Five, 6, 7. 1305. So 1305 is our total, and that's the same as that. Then we've got our budget done and our cash breakdown, And if you flip over into October, you will find where you have expense trackers where you write down every dime that you spend. I don't have time to do that. I just, stay within my budget. I don't have time to write down $1.08 for a Mickey D sweet tea. I'm sorry, but I am extremely busy. These are the little slips that we'll take to the bank, and it will have on here. We'll transfer these totals right here. For 100s, we need 4, for a total of 400. Because the bank likes to know the number, how many you want, but they want to know what your ending total is also. 5 50s, which is $250. 26 20s, which is $520. 13 10s, $130, and 1 5, $5, for a total of $13.05. And then we'll just take our scissors. We will cut this out and hand this to the teller, and then she will give us, they like it when you give them this. They don't mind it at all. They just type it in and the machine spits out exactly what you want. They may have to borrow you a 50, which 50s is the thing that say is ones that they have to borrow from the cashier next to them. But this is what I'll put in my wallet, take that to the bank, and get that out. This goes back into my budget, my notebook that I've got to get put together. Hope I don't drop it, because my notebook will go everywhere and I won't know how to put it back together. All right, let's see how much we had left over last week, because I am done for the week. I've got my fun money envelope in here. I need to take that back out. Eating out, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had $29 left, and I'm going to roll that over. I don't normally roll over cash envelopes, but it's time we went somewhere that was nicer than Milo's or Sonic or something like that. I'm getting the hankering to go to the Red Lobster for the seafood lover in me, or Olive Garden or somewhere like that. And that is expensive. To me it is. This is money I'm going to take back to the bank. Then I'm going to take to the bank that people have stopped in here locally and dropped money off here for stuff that they had to pick up. And I'll just stick it in there to take it back to the bank. My spending money, I had $25 left. And the gas money, I had $46 left in gas. And then in groceries, this is a big one, because I did not officially go and buy groceries. I did not. With the first weekend, we went to my daughter's house and spent the weekend. I cooked 10 gallons of chicken stew, and then we were gone 2 nights, and when we came back on Sunday, I think we had a sandwich or something on Monday. I don't remember, but didn't buy groceries that weekend. We were too busy. And last weekend we went to my sister-in-law's house for grilling and watching a ball game, and we had pizza one night, and I cooked a roast on Sunday night, and on Monday night I made a beef stew out of what was left of the roast. So I didn't buy any groceries last week. So we have 120, 40, 60, 5, 66, 67, 68, $168 left in our groceries. So those 3 envelopes are now empty and ready to be refilled. I'm going to add to the eating out and the fun money. I need to put that back in my cigar box, and I also need to put the car maintenance back in there. I had to take that out today and go pick up some tags, but I've not picked up all of them. I picked up some at one place, one county, and I got to go to the another county and pick up the rest of them. So my cash envelope is empty, ready to be refilled again. I think from now on, instead of putting my whole $60 in my wallet, every other Friday. I'm just going to put $30 in there and do it like my husband does it and puts only half of it, takes half of it at a time. We'll see. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have learned something. I'm exhausted. I feel like I've been on a marathon for the last 3 months, just running as hard as I could run, and I'm tired. I did not sleep well last night. I'm going to hopefully sleep better tonight. And I've got a lot of Santa bags to get done. I got a lot of quilts to get done, and Christmas is coming up fast, and that's what interferes with my sleep, is the pressure. But next year, I'm not going to be taking any more custom orders. It's just too much. I got other things that I want to do, and I feel guilty doing those other things when I've got people waiting on their quilts. So I am going to take a break, at least for a year, from taking custom orders. This notebook is really, really nice. You could even take this and, put it on a piece of cardstock, glue it onto some cardstock, and have a hard cover, and use the disc system for putting these. It'd be like 10 discs up through here. You can get those at Hobby Lobby, maybe Joann's, I'm not sure, but I know I have some at Hobby Lobby, and it comes with its own hole punch, and it allows you to take out to take out a page to work on your budget, and then you can goes back in there. So I think I'm gonna like this. It makes it very, very simple, and then you can keep up with how you did last month, how you did got a frog, how you did this time last year, and it's an easy way to keep up with how you're doing, and how you're doing from one month to the next, how you're doing from one year to the next, 1 week to the next, whichever how you want to look at it. But there's my budget for second payday in October. We have one more payday in October, but I will not lie to you and tell you that it's an extra payday, because it's not. I do not believe there's any such thing as an extra payday, because what we get paid on the 30th has to pay the first half of the month of November's bills. So I don't believe in an extra paycheck. If you get paid every week, once a week, I guess you might consider that. But when you get paid every 2 weeks, you've got bills due in every 2 weeks of your life. So I just don't believe there's such thing as an extra paycheck. I've run the numbers, and they just don't add up. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'm going to put this in my jar. I don't know what the total was. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 220, 230, 235. We had $239 left from our cash envelopes. So that's not too bad, except I didn't buy any groceries. I had everything I needed. I did go buy a few things, but I made do with what I had, which I don't think enough people do that nowadays. Make do with what you have. I mean, when I was growing up, if we ran out of shampoo, we had a product called dish poo. My daddy called it dish poo. And you think, oh, you washed your hair in dish detergent. Yes, I did. Many, many times. It was either that or go with greasy hair. So we made do with what we had. So if you've got dish detergent in the house, you don't need shampoo. You want shampoo. There's a big difference between need and want. So next week, I've got my whole list of Santa bag orders already. This is my list for next week. This is 50 bags. I try to do 50 a week. Doesn't look like much, but each one of these, this is a 50-hour week if the thread never breaks or you never have to do anything. So this would be probably a 60-hour week by the time you figure in, like right now, one of the machines they're both kicked off right now. They need to be reprogrammed, and I'm not. So that all adds up into time. So this is what I will start on Monday morning. I like to make lists and get my week straightened out and get everything lined up. And this is, we'll start Monday morning, October the 19th, which would have been my father-in-law's birthday. And, anyway, this is my list for next week. And once I get this list done, I have very few orders left to finish up the next week. Just a very few. I might have to do 3 or 4 a day for the next week to get them all done. That will be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to get all these done. This is a lot of hard work to get these done. Thank y'all. Have a great Thursday night, and we will see y'all tomorrow for a cash envelope stuffing. That is the best part, the most favorite part of most any cash budgeter is the cash envelope stuffing. Thank you all so much. Have a great night.